Warnings, panic, sun, shine, lots of stuff going on, scary and nice. In today's vlog, I'm going to be taking you through my experience of Hurricane Brett. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Tea Island Girl. In this episode, I will be reflecting on my experience of Brett. It hasn't started yet, but you can see the sky has gotten a little darker than usual. Not our usual sunny day. Although the sun was quite bright and it still feels a little bit hot. The wind is coming in off and on. But yeah, we always start with a reflection, and I just want to reflect on island life. I love living on an island. I love St. Lucia. I love tropical life generally. There's a lot of color. There's a lot of vibrance. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of, there's the sea. The sea and the sunshine tops it all. If you've ever lived in a cold country, you know what seasonal depression can be like. And so for me, I love sunshine and I love the sea. However, with island life comes the whole idea of most likely in most parts, the hurricane season. The hurricane season for those of us in the Caribbean is from June to November, sorry. And during June to November, it can be a little bit, for some, nerve-wracking, and that you never know when a storm is gonna come. Or you never know when a hurricane is gonna come. And in fact, of late, the hurricane has been coming a little bit like not on as scheduled. For instance, we once had a December trough. But for the most part, hurricanes typically occur between June to November. And when the storm is coming or hurricane, there's a lot of things that just kind of breaks out life from the regular norm, such as you have to get ready, do some panic shopping. Apart from the shopping, you have work ending early, people rushing to board up their houses, secure their business places. It's a lot of fear and panic for some. At the same time, you know what I always remember is like when people prepare, nothing comes. Nothing comes and you're like, why did I buy all of this? I've literally heard people say like, oh, I went and buy so many things and no storm to come. And for me, I am grateful when it doesn't come, and I'm still grateful when it does, because it always reminds me to never take life for granted and that life is unpredictable. You never really know what you're getting out of it. Oh, it's starting to drizzle. But life is unpredictable. You never really know what you're going to get out of it. It's all about mindset, how you view it. And for me, the hurricane season or a hurricane or a storm coming is just another reason for me to give thanks each time my life is spared. It's another reason for me to see how resilient and strong my people are. We have faced so many hurricanes, from Thomas to Debbie to so many others before my time, like Alan. And yet, St. Lucia continues to be this strong country. So yes, you have all of the panic, the bells, the warnings, but after it's all done, there is that communal spirit. And I hope that in this episode, I will be able to share with you, through some of the images I will get, what it is like to experience a storm or tropical depression or hurricane. Let's hope for the less severe one. As I film some of the activities near home, this is not near home, but this is just another reminder of what it is like, how still, how quiet, how unpredictable, how normal it is before a storm. So whatever storm you're going through in your life, remember, always have an attitude of gratitude and adopt a positive mindset, because the battle of life is first won in the mind. And the rains have started. It's very cloudy, but still just very light and windy. I'm hoping that this bird's nest is gonna make it through the storm. Let's just hope, while I have a neighbor who's blasting music while we wait for the storm. Good morning. It seems we made it through the night well. And so far, the reports are coming in, and it seems there is no major damage. I am really grateful. I am about to go around to show you whether there was any damage around my home. Last night I was a little bit shaken when I heard some galvanized kind of doing a little dance, but then again, some folks calmed me down and saying, "Hey, who do you trust in?" So I slept like a log for a good few hours, but those who were up all night said that the wind howled a lot. Well, for now, based on reports, there is some fallen trees, power outage, no water, but for the most part, we seem to have been spared the worst. Someone was telling me that we have this kind of wind system or something called the Zephyrs over St. Lucia. So I will be looking into that. If you know anything about the Zephyrs, do tell me. But just stay tuned as I take you around the house to see what has gone on. It is a little after 6 in the morning, and on my side, all looks well so far. So yeah, thank God we have been spared. Sometimes all you need is a little helping hand. Okay, this bird's nest got dislocated a little, but let's go see our little bird's nest. And guess what? It made it through. Proof that it's not about sometimes, how strong something looks or how, just weak, or don't judge a book by the cover in effect. You never know. Some things that you think can't stand pressure can, like this little tree. This is the bird's nest on the soursop tree. Yeah. Okay, so the worst is over. Tropical Storm Brett has done what it had to do, and it's gone. I'm hoping to die a natural death in the Caribbean Sea, or if not, just not to cause any more havoc to anywhere else. It was not the worst storm I've experienced. I've experienced worse. A few houses had their roof blown off. We had one school where damage is reported, but for the most part, it was not terrible. So I'm feeling very thankful right now, and I am off to make some food with that banana you saw earlier that fell down. Yes. When life throws you bananas, make one pot. Thank you for tuning in to this episode.